If you've lost hope, this video is for you. If you're dealing with medical conditions, chronic illnesses, Lyme disease, mold, mystery illnesses, this message is for you. I personally dealt with Lyme disease, long COVID, mold exposure, and like 18 running medical conditions for about 5 years, starting in 2021. At the time, I had no idea what was happening. Neither did doctors, experts, and specialists. I was seen by about 50 different specialists and doctors across the nation. And I essentially had to become my own doctor. And through that, I had to become my own advocate and forge a way, because doctors told me it was incurable and that I would be stuck managing symptoms the rest of my life and living a less than quality life. That was absolutely devastating. However, I gathered my strength and I said, fuck that. There has to be another way. And I set out on an obsessive, when I talk about obsessive, I mean, I obsessively researched to find a cure or anyone who had cured Lyme disease, and I found it. And no, I did not invent this, but I am here to share my story and testimony that I went from bedridden and looking to end it all. The state that I was living in offered assisted end stage life opportunities. I got to be careful on TikTok. And that was kind of going to be my last result, because the way I was suffering so inhumanely and at the hands of negligent doctors who the medical literature, the approach, the testing is all wrong. They got it all wrong. And I found a Russian doctor in Europe who does these dry fasts. I found him through a woman named Michelle B. Slatter and her book called Starving to Heal in Siberia. And this book is all about her journey recovering from late stage Lyme disease. And she was able to completely beat it, completely heal it with these multiple dry fasts with this dry fast doctor. So I went from completely hopeless to God making a way where there was no way. Let me share that part too. And I made God a promise that if you answer my prayers and show me that there is healing from this, like CURE. I have to be careful because TikTok likes to get all particular about it. And my promise to God was that if you make a way and this works, I'm going to spend and dedicate the rest of my life to helping other people. And it worked. And God made a way out of no way. And that's a story and testimony for another time. So now I'm keeping my promise to God. I'm sharing my journey, now I'm keeping my promise to God and I'm sharing my testimony. It's Beating Lyme with Lativa. I go more in depth on my YouTube. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all social medias, main social medias under Beating Lyme with Lativa.